Good morning, good morning, good morning. Did you guys miss me? Every bullet so far. Uh, eyes here. There you go. Yeah, I did. I worked on the trailer Monday. I cut off all the supports for the rails. Got them all cut out. First of all, I didn't have any of the stuff I needed, so I had to run to Lowe's to buy some stuff. Morning, Ron, Kevin, Junkyard. Um, so I had to get that stuff, and then I come back. I cut all the rails out, started grinding them off. Um, what? I'm gonna take your nails and pull them out. Yeah, I got that done yesterday. Come on, or Monday. And then it rained all day here yesterday, so I couldn't work on it. So I didn't do any video of it. I'm just gonna take a camera out there and show what I've done the day before or whatever. I didn't think you guys wanted to see me hobble around, take forever. Yeah. Well, I thought you were going to do it today. They decided they didn't want to sell it to you. Probably. You're probably right, Ron. Like they said at Rambo, get him behind the ears, Earl. Yeah. Huh. Or maybe you should have sent him, a deposit. You can send him a deposit on PayPal. That way, if you get up there and he reneges on the deal, you can contact PayPal and they'll take it right back away from him. Oh, that ad coming up in 55 seconds. Well, he ain't friends and he ain't family, and it was goods and services he was buying. I've I've had to get a hold of PayPal probably 4 times in the last 2 years because I didn't get what I paid for. I bought something on PayPal or with PayPal, paid for it, and then the mailman came to deliver it, and he said there's a hold on it for $10. I said, for what? Um, Shipping. I said, no, this was supposed to be paid. He said, well, there's a hold on it for $10. So I told him to take it back, and then I got a hold of PayPal, and I said, I already, I already paid him more than what I thought it was worth, and it was a electrical tester with a 12-foot lead on it, so you could actually test all the way around without having to, move your ground wire or whatever. And so I ended up getting my money. It took me about 2 weeks, but I got it. I wonder if I can get the money back on this kitty kitty. Probably not. Hmm. Why don't you go see somebody else? Huh? Why don't you go wake up somebody? Go. Thank you. Well, there's a guy in Ohio that's got I can't remember, it was a miniature 4020 or something like that, like you have with a narrow front end. He wants 3,500 for his. No. I go out there and work on that trailer today. Hopefully, I'll have all the braces welded in by the end of the day, and then get her painted probably tomorrow. I'm just going to touch up places, get some black paint, paint it, and then put in the wood this week sometime. Still haven't figured out what I'm going to do for a tailgate on it yet, though. Yeah, Uncle Arthritis is rearing its ugly head again. I knew that was going to happen after running the saws off for 20 minutes. I put that charger, I put a charger on that other razor that we bought the other day. I want to see if the batteries are going to charge or take a charge. I haven't went out and checked it yet. So, I only bought it for the seat, but if the batteries are working and stuff like that, that's a plus. No, but I did get a bill of sale for it. Says I paid $50 for it. That way they can't complain at the state, Secretary of State's office. And it really doesn't matter. They got them license plate holders on the back of them trailers. And I figured this out a long time ago. License plates are universal. Them license plate holders on the back of trailers, those holes that you bolt the license plate up match perfectly with other license plates. So you can take a license plate off in one trailer and put it on the other, and that license plate will fit. Allegedly, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. I got a few trailer plates around here. Good forever. You guys don't have to put a plate on a trailer? Damn. Now here, you can haul a cement mixer behind your car pickup, and you don't need a plate on that because it's a piece of machinery, equipment. It's a piece of equipment. I argued that fact with the Secretary of State about my hot dog cart. Why do I have to put a plate on it? Well, it's a trailer. I said, no, it's a piece of equipment. It is sold as restaurant equipment. That's what it is. It's a piece of equipment. Well, no, it's a trailer. I said, then what is a cement mixer? Well, that's a piece of equipment. Well, when you hook it on the back of the truck, how come it doesn't have to have a license plate? Because it's a piece of equipment. Huh. I'm guessing you don't want to. $7, that's damn near half of the entire Empire fortune. $20. Yeah, I know. When the Hillary hit, I had that pickup truck. I went to put plates on it, and the Secretary of State in Michigan said you don't need to put plates on it. We're not worried about putting plates on vehicles right now. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and drive it. You know, obey the law. If you get pulled over, you get pulled over, but you don't need plates on it. Make sure you have insurance. Well, I drove that truck all over. I drove it to Ohio. I went to Indiana in it once. No plates on it. Never got pulled over. So evidently it was like that in almost every state. Right. I want to put a drop down tailgate on it. So that way you can, if you got something you need to wheel up in there, you can use it as a ramp. There is no wrong plate up here. They're all permanent plates. They don't when they run it, it just says trailer. It doesn't say tandem axle or triaxle. It doesn't say 35 footer. It just says trailer. Anyways, the plates I got, uh, our son had trailers, and then he didn't have trailers, but he took the plates off them. So I have two or three plates. I know I got two. I think I actually have three trailer plates in the garage. I know if you buy a trailer with a permanent plate on it, you're supposed to register it at the state Secretary of State's in your name. Yeah, because you bought it in Michigan. My hands are so sore I can hardly move them. I have to take me some arthritis medicine. Yeah. I know, square table. Yeah, 10, 12 times a day. You gotta stop that. You gotta go blind. Yeah. What? Okay, come on. I mean, it's all about you. I know. She she thinks that I owe her a living or something. She spent all night like this on top of me. You're absolutely right. At 4 o'clock, I come out here to go to the bathroom. She was at a she was at a kibble, and she needed a shot of water, so I give her a fresh drink of water and some more kibble. And I went to go back and lay down, and I no more than got in my chair set just perfect, and she jumped right on top of me. I said, "What do you want now?" And then I knew I was not going to get back to bed. So I just got up. The ad coming up 53 seconds. I wish I had life as rough as you, kitty kitty. I sure do. Taking it off, boy? Is it your golf cart or somebody else's? Am I back? found it. That's right. I found it. I don't know. We got some weather coming in right now, so the kitty, she didn't even flinch a minute. Didn't bother her at all. And I tried to tell her this is how I pay for her kibble. I wish somebody let me curl up on their chest and fall asleep. Shots, everybody, shots, 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 shots, everybody, shots. It's Four Shot Wednesday, weather glass. It's Shoot the Kitty Wednesday. She don't care. Okay. It's time for you to go. All right? Bye-bye. There. Take a nap someplace else. Out. This is what Kevin, yeah, this is what Kevin had to get for the going to that tractor show. That way he can cruise up and down and buy junk parts and stuff and put them right in the front and haul them back to the trailer. That's what you need. There you go. Yeah. Guy in Adrian's got that. Only wants $400 for it. Only. Let's see. That's what it looks like from the back. Manual steering, there you go. Yeah. Um, no, actually, it looks like actually it looks pretty sturdy in the middle. Looks like half-inch plate or whatever welded in there. Nope, I just type in Cub Cadet and that's what brings me to it. Yeah. Or John Deere. That's right, good junk. There's always a market for junk. There's not always going to be a market for high dollar garden tractors. Sooner or later, the money's going to run out, or people are going to stop collecting them, and then you're going to be screwed because you're going to be caught with a bunch of them that you can't get rid of. And then I'll come buy them for junk. Actually, I wish I could find some plate steel at a reasonable price. I'd put that on, yeah, undervalued junk. Yeah, I would take one if you were going to give it to me. I've owned Cub Cadets and John Deere's. Good morning, Dan. I've made a lot of money off of both of them. It just, I'm a low dough show. I can't afford that kind of stuff. I'm not embarrassed about being poor because I'm poor. So all I can afford is what I can afford. Well, then please don't. I was talking to Kathy the other day. In October, I thought I mentioned this once before, but in October they're having a rat rod build off for kids under the age of 14 at the car show. Now the kids are supposed to help, you know, adults can help build it, but the kids are going to have, the kids have to have hands on too. And I'm trying to figure, I would like to build or help Kyler build something for that. I think it would be pretty cool. You got an ad coming up in 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Did you tell him for $80 you'd take it off his hands and then you would try to figure out why it doesn't want to start all the time? Oh, good morning, gorgeous.
625.
Huh?
On the edge.
What's that?
Then it's 625
Yeah.
on the edge.
Yeah. Um, are you gonna buy that junk keg? She must have had a rough night. Kevin must have pushed her off the bed or close to it. I'd trade her. I'd rather have a kid trying to push me out of bed than a cat that wouldn't leave you alone in the night. Oh, Christ. You got too much stuff to fix. Well, anymore, you look at all these ads on Facebook Marketplace, and these people are wanting way more money for the junk that they have than what it's worth. You know, $550 for a Cub Cadet. Are you kidding me? With no engine, no transmission, or no engine? No. No. Well, when I bought that Cub Cadet at the auction, it wouldn't run either. Come to find out, the points uh, on the side where you can shut it off with by pushing the button on the side. I can't remember what they call it. That spring was pushed in too far, and it was kept the points collapsed or grounded, so it wouldn't work. I took that off, checked the spring out, straightened it out, or pushed the spring back where it was supposed to go. Started like a champ. I made good money on that. I paid $80 for it. Sold it for $400, and then I sold a manual for $400, and that was still wrapped in plastic. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes $20 would go far someplace else, won't it? If you put to better use. I made a lot of money on them Sears Suburbans too back in the day. buy them for 25, 30, 40 bucks, 50 bucks. Take them in, get them running, clean them up, paint them, make $300-400 profit on them. Back then, money was, a lot different than it is now. 300-400 bucks is like $1,000 now. It's 65 degrees out, and it's chilly in the house actually. I have to put on a parka or something. Yeah. Well, it's already here. It's supposed to be like 54 degrees the next week. 48 degrees in the morning. Probably. Better get my snowblower back out and get it running good. Gotta go through the curb on it. Oh yeah. Does that mean a harsh winter? I wonder what the persimmon fruit looks like. I don't know. Um, Well, that's why the birds left. They didn't have anything to eat. You weren't chopping up worms and feeding them, were you? Come on, it's your turn. It's your turn. Oh, don't be upset. Say something for your brother. Yeah. All right, Dan. Have a great day. Love you too. Did you find it? Had a cricket or something get into your house. It drives you nuts. They put them up on them poles to keep them from flooding, but what happens when they get knocked over? They flood anyways, if there's anything left. And that's right, the first step to do is well, when it starts, they should have the retractable steps that come up. That way, when it does flood, it doesn't take out the steps. Because if it does, your steps are taken out, you're up a creek without a paddle, even though it didn't do nothing to you. How are you gonna get down? Get the emergency ladder out of the closet and sling her out the window. Hey, turn your shoes, you old snuggle bunny, you. Hi, Kenny. Kind of late there, Kenny. I'm walking out of here in about 45 seconds, but it's nice to see you. And I am a giver. I just skipped the last ad. Yeah. You're welcome. I think I better go get me some sweatpants on and a different kind of shirt because she's a little chilly. I'm a little chilly. Okay, everybody, you all have a great day. God bless. Take care, prayers and peace, and I will see you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard, if you're so inclined to join me. Have a great day, everybody, and take care.